guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And today I am sharing my summer 2022 Decorate With Me part 2 in my living room. So if you missed part 1 to my summer decorating video, it was in my dining room. I will have that video linked down below in my description. It'll actually be under a playlist titled Summer 2022 for all the summer inspiration that I have this year. So when it comes to decorating my home, we really love the relaxed feel. We love the earth tone colors. So a lot of earth tone palette when it comes to blues, greens, clay colors, just neutral colors in general. That's what I like to incorporate into my home all year long, really, but especially for summer because you're kind of in that in-between season where you're not quite to fall yet. Spring just finished, so I don't like to use florals because that's what I use in the springtime. And then of course all the warm rich colors come in the fall. So in the summer I like to keep it just light and bright and fresh and just really relaxing for our family. So here in my living room, I do have a lot of lighter walls. As you can tell, we do have shiplap walls. We have a few different accent walls. We do have multicolored furniture and things like that. And there's kind of a lot of blue accents in this room. So that's what I like to work with when it comes to decorating our living room specifically. And we do have a few DIY projects here as well. So as this video goes on, I will point out those DIY projects for you. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about that, let me know down in the comments. I am going to show you guys a quick little haul of some of the items that I'm going to be using and just the areas that we're going to be focusing on. So like I said, we do have a couple accent walls. I also have a hall tree that I like to decorate. I also have a fireplace mantle area. I have a console table, and of course I'll be incorporating some new throw pillows and things along those lines on the couch. So if all of that sounds interesting to you and you are just curious as to how I'm decorating my home with these earth tones and just a very neutral cozy palette, then you are in the right place. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy affordable decorating videos and simple decorating videos. Also want to mention that I do like to incorporate a ton of thrifted home decor into my home, so you will be seeing a lot of those pieces as well, and I will be sure to point those out to you. But without further ado, let's get to decorating this living room. Okay, so here is a little bit of a haul of everything that I'm going to be using. So as you can see, I do have some throw pillows and some blankets. They are all neutral colors, and like I said, we do incorporate blues into our home. So we do have that blue ottoman. I know you guys can't tell right now, but it is tufted. I don't think I can link that below because it did come from Home Depot, and I'm pretty sure it's discontinued now. But anyway, if I can find something similar, I'll try to link that. But I do have some new throw pillows. Some of them came from Target, and then I have a few that came from Home Goods. And then I also have a lot of greenery because, like I said, I do love the greenery. We love the earth tones in our home. So I have a thrifted wreath. I have a few thrifted like faux plants, thrifted books. I have thrifted candlesticks, thrifted baskets. A little bit of everything over here is thrifted. And then moving along to this side, so I have some items over here. Again, a lot of thrifted pieces. Also some greenery that I bought at home, or at Hobby Lobby this year. So I can have those linked down below if I can find them. And just an array of items that I really enjoy. And then I have a few other items over here as well. More throw pillows. Again, more thrifted pieces. So like I said, we will be decorating this wall right here. So it's just an accent wall. And yes, I know we do have like a scratch right there, so we need to touch that up. But then I also absolutely love decorating this wall right here. So we are going to be decorating that today, and then basically just the rest of the living room. So obviously we have couches over here, so that's where the throw pillows and whatnot will be. Our faux fireplace, which I love decorating, it's so fun. So I have that, and then over here on this side is our hall tree. So sorry that the lighting isn't the best, but I have to try to fix that whenever I'm filming. But anyway, so those are the areas we're going to focus on. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Alright you guys, so this first area we're going to work on is going to be the area with the console table and this little shiplap wall. So this is one of my absolute favorite areas to decorate in my home, and definitely in the living room. So I am going to be using an array of items. Some of these items are thrifted, the books, the bookends, and then a few of these items are new from in store. So I have a few faux plants from Target. I also have those really tall stems. Those are from Hobby Lobby this year. And then the large glass vase I ended up picking up from Walmart. also picked up this little wicker tissue box. I thought this was really cute. I found that at the thrift store as well for $2. And then I'm going to be placing a candle here on top also. And I always like to keep my Bible out on this table too, on top. I just really like the way that it looks, and also I just love keeping it open to whatever scripture it is that I'm reading currently, and that way others can walk by, see what's going on. Maybe they can read it if they choose to do so, and hopefully it just inspires them and motivates them as well. But when it comes to decorating the space, I don't like to clutter it up or anything. I just like to have some spaces that are grounded and just to kind of have it balanced. But one of my absolute favorite things to do is to make like a large floral arrangement here. So every season I tend to do that. I will get a different vase and floral stems and just change it out seasonally. And this is what the top looks like. Like I said, I do think it's very simple. I love the basket for just grounding that space. And then the books there, you don't really necessarily have to have those, but I do like the added texture, and I also love that it gives the arrangement some height. And then here on this second shelf, I'm just going to be stacking those books together and closing them in with the bookends. And then I will have a few on top of each other just with a little greenery plant just to balance it out from the top as well. And here is the final product for this table. So like I said, it is very simple. I would absolutely love to find a all clear bottle. That's really what I was on the hunt for, but they were outrageously priced. I found some on Amazon. That was the only spot that I could find them, and they were like $60, and I was not about to pay that. So I ended up getting this clear vase from Walmart. I want to say it was like $15, and that's something that I can use all year round if I choose to do so. But overall, I'm really pleased with how this space turned out for summer. Moving on to this next area, it is another accent wall. It was a DIY project a couple of years ago. I'm just going to be adding some of these throw pillows to the bench that I have down below. So these pillows are actually pillow covers from Hobby Lobby. You can get those half off on occasion, making them, most of them between like $5 and $15 a piece. I believe these were $11 a piece. I also have some greenery and then some more thrifted books. Obviously, I really enjoy the thrifted books. And then I also have this little blue vase that was on clearance at TJ Maxx for $5.50. So I'm using the pillows to hide those little scuffs on the wall. I really need to repaint that area, but the pillows hide it well enough that it's not that big of a deal. And then I'm going to be balancing the greenery out. So I'll have the wreath hanging on the hook on the top, and then on the opposite side I will have the little bud vase filled with the greenery stacked on top of the books. If you didn't know, I do enjoy decorating with thrifted books, but I specifically like to look for a certain style. I love the matte hard-covered finishes, and I tried to choose the neutral colors in those, and then I like to show the pages. So that's why I always flip them out. There's no right or wrong way. Some people like to show the binding, some people like to show the pages. I just prefer the pages. That's just how I like the look of it to be in my home. But anyway, overall, I really am pleased how this space turned out. A lot of these items are thrifted, including the bench. We found that a few years ago. And then, like I said, most of the greenery is thrifted as well. The books are thrifted, and all of the baskets on top of the wall, you guys will see here in a second, those are all thrifted as well. If you'd like to know more about this DIY project, let me know down in the comments. It was extremely simple, but it really made all the difference in our living room. to the top of the haul tree. So again, I do have a few more thrifted pieces, including this basket. This basket I found new with tags, and I'm going to be placing my pothos plant inside of it just to give it a little more of a flair. So the pothos plant I did purchase at Target. It is currently at Target right now, and it was only $20. And honestly, for the size of this plant, it is definitely worth it. So I'm going to be playing with that. I also have some candlesticks. The candles and the candlesticks were both thrifted as well. I purchased those last fall, I believe, and then I also have a little pothos plant. This came from the Hearth and Hand line this year, and I believe it was only $5.99, and then I'm going to be placing it on top of some more books. So to give the pothos plant a little bit of a height, since this basket is a little bit deep, I'm just placing a bowl upside down to kind of stabilize the plant a little better. And you guys will see here that it just gives it a brand new look. It looks really fresh, and I just really love how it turned out. On top of the haul tree, I'm primarily using the books for height, so I am going to be placing one candlestick on top of the haul tree, and then the other one will go on top of the books just to give some height and dimension. And then to balance out the greenery, I'm going to be placing that small pothos plant on top of the books as well. And this is the end result. I think it looks super simple. Like I said, it didn't take much to throw this together, but I really enjoy decorating the top of the haul tree. I think it's important to have something up there just because there's not really much color here on this wall, and I do enjoy adding greenery and different plants every season just to switch it up a little bit. But like I said, this is kept very simple. These are items that you can find pretty much anywhere. Like I said, most of these are thrifted, but I just really enjoy how this turned out for summer. And now moving along to the fireplace area, I'm not doing a ton over here just because the fireplace and the furniture and the olive tree and whatnot that I have over there already is pretty well a good statement, especially for summer. I don't want a ton going on over here, so I just decided to add a few throw pillows to that chair. That chair is actually thrifted as well. I bought that last year for $27.50. It's one of my all-time favorite thrift finds. And then on the fireplace mantle, I'm just going to be layering some books, a little crock, and then a faux plant. So the books, the plant, and the crock are all thrifted as well, and those are recent thrift finds. So the plant I'm just going to be placing on top of the books inside of the crock as a little planter just to give the plant a new look, and it'll help balance out the olive tree on the opposite side of the fireplace. I love that this plant cascades down. I think it makes it look really realistic, and it just adds some life to the fireplace in general, so I'm really enjoying that. And the plant was only $2, so a lot of my thrifted plants have been excellent prices. So if you are ever out thrifting, be sure to keep an eye out for faux plants because you never know what you're going to find. As far as this olive tree goes, we purchased this after Christmas this previous year, and I did find it at Home Depot. It was one of the best prices that I was able to find. I think it was like right at $100, so you can't beat it, especially for the quality. So I'll have that link down below. Also, a little side note, our fireplace is not totally finished. The inside, we still have to add some more brick in a herringbone pattern, so I'm super excited for when that's finished, but for now, I think it looks just fine. And then moving on to the rest of the living room, so mainly the seating area right in the middle of the room. So I'm just going to be adding a green wreath that was also thrifted to the wall behind this love seat, adding some more throw pillows. Some of these came from Walmart, some of them were clearance from TJ Maxx. And then on the little side table there, I'm just going to be layering some magazines with another thrifted faux plant, and then I'll be placing a blanket on top of the love seat as well. That came from a local antique store last year with new with tags, and it was only $10. I also ended up adding some more throw pillows and blankets to the opposite love seat, and then also we have a rust colored faux leather couch, and I ended up putting some on there as well. And then I just added this little greenery plant to the side table. And then as far as this wall, we do have plans to kind of remodel our living room, if you will, but for now we are enjoying how it looks. I do just have some thrifted baskets up on the wall just for a basket wall look. That way that stays up all year long because it's really neutral. And then as far as everything else, I just kind of switch it up seasonally. So overall, I am very pleased with how the living room turned out. I think it's the perfect touches of the earth tones that we really love with the blues and the greens, and then again incorporating the ivories and just the really toned down, relaxing, neutral colors. Some of these things I can use all year long throughout each season, and then like I said, seasonally I will just take away some of the blue items and then change out greenery and just basic things like that. So I am very pleased. I always try to do a less is more concept, if you will, and I feel like hitting these little areas in the living room makes all the difference when it comes to seasonal decorating. If there is anything in this video that I didn't mention where it came from, or just anything that you want to know, please let me know down in the comments. I will try my best to get that information to you. But like I said, a lot of these pieces are thrifted, so I won't be able to link a ton of them, but there are still a good amount that I will be able to have linked down below if you're interested.
that is all for today's video. So I am very pleased with how my living room turned out. I really love all of the blue tones that have been incorporated, all of the plants. It just feels very light and fresh in here, and I don't think anything was overdone. So like I said, I did keep my mantle very simple. I just added that plant to the mantle, and then I also had a couple throw pillows on that chair that I have by the fireplace. So just kept that very simple. Again, didn't put a ton on top of my hall tree, but it does bring the eye up and just gives a little bit of color and texture up there. I added the wreath to the wall. I decorated my little accent wall by the back door with some pillows and things along those lines, just to add a little bit of vibrancy there. And then this console table is one of my favorites to style. I love doing a less is more concept, but with that I do enjoy really large like floral arrangements. So every season I tend to do something along these lines. Of course, I'll change out the picks and the vase and things like that, but those are just statement pieces here in my home, and I like to focus on those points here in my living room. So let me know which item was your absolute favorite that I incorporated into today's video. Was it a retail store item from Target, because I have a lot of those items here in my home. I also have some home goods in TJ Maxx, and then I also have a ton of thrifted home decor. I was very pleased with my thrift finds, and really just all of the finds that I've been able to find over the last couple of months to incorporate into my summer decor. So like I said, let me know which one was your favorite. But anyways, overall, I'm very pleased with how it. So as always, if you guys enjoy simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. That way I know that you enjoyed this type of content. And if you are interested in more summer decorating or just neutral decor in general, be sure to check out my summer 2022 playlist. I will have that link down in the description box. It has a huge summer home decor haul. It also has my dining room decorate with me video if you haven't watched that already. I do have a lot of fun summer content coming up here on my channel, so be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you're notified every time I post, so that way you don't miss out on a new video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.